Sunday evening from my messy, chaotic office that always seems to be generally disorganized because I'm always up to some sort of project. But as promised, a quick Q&A segment. We're going to cover 5 simple questions today in a rapid fire style segment, as long as I can remember the questions in a rapid fire style, simply because the questions are actually on my phone and I'm recording right now with my phone. So unless I'm going to get up in between questions and look at the phone and then come back, which I'm likely not going to do, we should be okay to wrap these off one after another. The first question is, how many hours do I actually work in a week? And the answer is between 90 and 100 hours per week. This is not an exaggeration. I enjoy working a lot. I'm probably a bit of a workaholic, but anyone who knows me personally can attest to the fact that if you are to come into the office at any point during the week and I'm not working with a client, you will actually find me working 99% of the time. I'm either on the phone, I'm either on the computer sending emails, working on social media content, working on client programming, completing administration tasks, etc. I'm actually doing productive things and not just twiddling my thumbs on a regular basis, although I do make quite a bit of social media content, and that can be misconstrued as kind of doing nothing, when in fact it's, as Gary Vee would say, day trading attention. So it's still productive and it still contributes to the development of the brand and keeping attention on the gym and our clients as often as possible. Now the second question is how many times I train in a week, and the answer is 4. I train Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday and Thursday being lighter training sessions, if you can consider the weights that I move light, as many people actually would because they're not that heavy. And then Saturdays and Sundays are my heavier days where I tend to move the most amount of weight. The third question was, have I actually fasted for 7 days before? And I'm assuming this is someone who may have seen a previous post that I made on social media, and the answer is yes. I have done a 7-day fast twice, 168 hours respectively to each one of those 7-day fasts, and during those 7-day fasts I consume nothing other than black coffee, water, and tea. The fourth question was, am I reading anything right now? The answer is yes. I'm always reading something. I usually have 3 or 4 books on the go. Unfortunately, I don't get to read as much as I would like to because so much of my time gets taken up by owning and operating a business now that I don't have as much flexibility in my schedule as I would otherwise like to when it comes to taking the time to read. But I do read quite a bit. I still get about 15-20 minutes in a day minimum. Sometimes I get a little bit more. And the final question was, how close am I to an actual 600-pound deadlift? And the reality is the heaviest deadlift I've ever done is a 515-pound single. Now right now, based off what I did today, a 450 and a half for 4 reps, I'm currently calculating out to 510 pounds. If all goes the way I am expecting it to go based on the math, and so far I have yet to miss a single lift in months, then I will likely hit a 600-pound deadlift by about the end of January 2020, which is fair to me. Slow and steady wins the race, and little by little, a little becomes a lot. That's a quick Q&A segment for Sunday evening. Make sure you keep sending the questions in, and we'll keep answering them.